All right, Adam, let's talk about the weather forecast. We keep saying we need the rain, we need the rain. Yeah. It'll eventually come. But right now it's all about just being aware that it's very dry out there.
Yeah, very dry, and also the temperatures heating up as we head towards the end of the week. So a lot of festivals, obviously Oktoberfest. Yep. We have the golf tournament happening also, and then some concerts. So while I'm sure there will be plenty of drinking, make sure to stay hydrated as well.
Yeah, throw water in there.
With this heat, and that will be very important because while it's not extremely humid, you do still need to be careful in 90-degree heat, even without that extra heat index value added to those numbers. But much of the tri-state, much of the Midwest, even out towards parts of West Virginia, dealing with severe to exceptional drought conditions here within greater Cincinnati. As I mentioned, the update today, making a good portion of our area, that orange, under a severe drought that was added, and the rest of south central, northeast parts of Kentucky now under a moderate drought. And they also extended that severe or extreme drought through parts of Clinton and northern Warren County, kind of getting closer to the Dayton area. So we'll likely see some additional burn bans added here in the weekly update as well from the fire marshal. The state fire marshal puts those updates out, I believe, each Friday, but he mentioned that those in extreme droughts will be under burn bans as we continue through this dry time. And unfortunately, it's not really going anywhere as we continue through the weekend. 90 today, we get into the lower 90s for Friday, and then into Saturday, it's more the same. We have a stray rain chance, but it's light, mostly a sprinkle out there as we head into parts of this weekend as well. So don't get your hopes up too much that rain's going to help us out, at least any significant chance in the forecast. Currently out there this afternoon, getting now into the mid 80s, even 87 there in Sharonville, showing 90 in Kenwood, 83 in parts of Fort Mitchell. Plenty of sunshine out there with some high level clouds. So if you're going to the Reds day game against the Braves, expect those lower 80s turning into the mid to upper 80s by the first pitch. And then by the final out, we're getting into that 90 degrees. And the same goes for Oktoberfest Cincinnati. We'll start out with keg tapping at 4 p.m., 90 degrees. We also have the Gemütlichkeit, if I'm saying that right, the G Games with the barrel rolling. The Stein race is happening just around 4:30. Expect those upper 80s and then 70s as we head into tonight, which will be for the concert with T-Pain, Riverbend, and Pitbull there along the river, with dinner before being in the upper 80s. By concert time, it gets a little better in the forecast for us, and then overnight into tomorrow morning, down into the lower 60s. Some fog we saw a little bit early this morning through the overnight, but overall it's not significant, but we could encounter it again through the overnight into tomorrow morning. Then as we get towards the end of the week, as I mentioned, we'll have those 90s returning. So Friday night football, while it is dry, going to be warm at kickoff with the mid to upper 80s. As we get later on into the game, those mid 80s continuing, and the same on Saturday for all the events. We have round 3 of the LPGA happening, 70 degrees for that. For noon, UC versus Houston, starting to get into those lower to mid 80s. And then for any evening Oktoberfest goers, it's going to be another warm one, upper 80s, near 90s as we start out. And then we'll have some rain chances coming in as we head into early next week. The amount of rain still in question, but at this point, any rain will help our drought condition.